Now, when you're scrolling the YouTube page, our eyes subconsciously and unconsciously are drawn to certain parts of a picture. So the rule of thirds is used by every popular YouTuber out there. It's a photography trick that involves dividing the image into 9 equal parts, 2 vertical lines and 2 horizontal lines, essentially creating a grid. Placing key elements like eyes and face and titles and different things in the thumbnail that you want people's attention to be drawn to, placing those along these lines or at their intersections often result in a more visually appealing and balanced composition. The principle translates to YouTube thumbnails because it helps create a visually harmonious and engaging layout, and we'll see why here in a bit. By applying the rule of thirds to thumbnails, you can strategically position important elements such as the main subject, text, or any other object along these lines or intersections. This not only enhances the overall aesthetic, but also guides the viewer's eyes to the focal points, making the thumbnail more compelling and easier to understand. So there is kind of a trick when it comes to this. By implementing the rule of thirds, you're essentially telling the viewer where to look. You're showing them exactly where on the thumbnail you want them to look. And wherever they look, there should be something strategically placed in order to help them make the decision to click. In YouTube thumbnails where space is limited, and this is an understatement, adhering to the rule of thirds can contribute to a well-organized and aesthetically pleasing design, increasing the likelihood that viewers will be drawn to you and click on your video. So remember what we discussed earlier. It doesn't matter if you have the greatest video in the world. If people are not excited about clicking on your video, if people don't open the door of the thumbnail to get into your video, they're never going to watch your video and you're never going to get any clicks, any views. So the rule of thirds, in my opinion, and quite frankly, in the opinion of a lot of popular YouTubers, is extremely important. So let's take a look at some examples. Two vertical lines and 2 horizontal lines. And you see how faces and eyes are placed directly over these lines. Mr. Beast knows exactly what this means. 2 vertical, 2 horizontal. Eyes are on the horizontal. Head and body is on the vertical. Same thing with this gentleman. Eyes or head is near and around the intersections or on the vertical and horizontal line. And also this thumbnail. Beautiful. It's perfectly done. Eyes are placed near or around the intersection. His left eye is placed on the vertical line. His face is placed at the intersection and on the vertical line and horizontal line. Same thing with this one. Even though we can't see his eyes, his head is placed around the vertical line and the horizontal line, leaving the center open and leaving the spaces up here open. These are perfect examples. This one is my favorite because the head takes up the entire thumbnail, and then you have an object right here with a lot of contrast and brightness. And then you have the text up here. It's very simple. And like I said before, your thumbnail doesn't have to be complicated. It can be very simple. And usually simple thumbnails are the ones that get the most clicks.